In this video, I'm going to reveal some hidden tips and tricks that I have learned from my 2 years of experience using Perplexity AI, especially for content creation and SEO. You don't have to follow all of them, but if you can apply some methods in this video, it will easily 5x or 10x your SEO game with just simple tweaks. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Number 1, Perplexity is excellent for content creation, but if you follow these settings. A lot of people are just using basic prompts to generate a piece of blog post using Perplexity. There is nothing wrong with that, but that was a wasted potential. Perplexity can do a whole lot more if you know the rules. First, you must get your prompting right. There are a lot of ways you can prompt AI, and honestly, my prompting today has evolved over time. My prompt today is different from last month and it will change again on the next month. But generally, this is what my prompt look like. Now, I'm not going to read all of them because I think that's quite self-explanatory. There is a requirement for the style, the structure, the length of the article, etc. But basically, this set of prompts contains some crucial elements to produce a human-like content. By the way, feel free to modify it as needed, but don't make it too long or it might be ignored. When you're done with the prompting, do not click the send button just yet because there are few settings that you need to change. Make sure to enable web search, academic, and social options. This will ensure that the content is up to date and actually based on the topic that people were talking about on the forums like Reddit and Quora. Then make sure to enable the pro search mode, but recently I've been experimenting with the deep research mode on Perplexity, and it always delivers much more detailed content than any other modes. So if you're interested in long-form content, then use deep research for your article generation. After that, click the submit button and wait for Perplexity to cook your content. When it is done, copy the content and then paste it to your website. Or if you're using WordPress, you can actually use this extension called Perplexity to send the article directly to your website. I have made a video about that. If you are interested, you should check it out. Anyway, on number 2, generate images in Perplexity using the correct model. For those who are in the Pro subscription, Perplexity lets you generate a high-quality picture of pretty much anything. The best part, we are not constrained to just one image model. There are 3 image models to choose from. There is Flux 1, which is good for creating accurate and realistic pictures. There is also Playground version 3, which is known to excel at displaying text and illustration. And then there is also DALL-E 3 from OpenAI, which is my least favorite, but it is often the most creative and has a lot of different styles. To create an image, you can click the Generate Image button and then select the style that you prefer. But I really encourage you not to do that. Instead, click the custom prompt button and then enter your prompt right there. If you're not a master of image prompting, you can use Perplexity AI again to put together a prompt for you. Let's say I want to create a cover picture for my article about golden retriever toys. This is the prompt that I'd like to use. Generate a specific but concise AI image prompt for an article titled Best Golden Retriever Toys. And then after the prompt has been generated, copy the prompt and submit to the image generation model to produce the image. If you're not satisfied with the result, you can tweak the prompt and then try again. On number 3, use Perplexity to create a data visualization. Showing random AI images on your article is a sign that you don't really care much about your content. I mean, AI images are fine, I've been using it a lot, but I have seen marketers and content creators putting AI images because it was easier, not because it was necessary. But if you're willing to put just an extra 1% of effort, you could generate something better than some random AI image slop. And I'm talking about data visualization. In Perplexity, you can generate a chart, a graph, or a table with just a simple prompt. For example, here I'm looking at the data of the average weight of some popular dog breeds. Presenting the data in a table like this is great, but we can make it even more attractive. On the follow-up prompt, I asked Perplexity to generate a bar chart representing the data from your previous response. And then you can download the image version of the graph and insert it to your content. You can also create a different type of chart like the bubble chart, the donut chart, and of course the pie chart. Maybe there are even more chart options that I haven't tried, but the point is data visualization like this is way more useful to the user than just some random image. So make sure to always add something like this to your content. Number 4, get free traffic from Perplexity. This sounds too good to be true, but Perplexity has been getting more and more traffic, not just from people using the service, but also from Google. Yeah, so there is a feature called Perplexity Pages, which is basically a page that you can create with the help of AI about any topic that you like. It is really almost like a Wikipedia page, except AI is the author and your only task is guiding the AI about what content it should generate. For example, if you're creating a pet shop business, you can use Perplexity Pages to create a piece of content about your business. You can talk about the service that you provide, you can talk about the pet items that you sell, pet foods, and much more. Or you can also produce content that pet owners are looking for on Google. Given Perplexity's domain authority, there is a good chance that it may rank higher than your actual website, which is sad but also somewhat comforting. You might even list your phone number, business address, and even a website link on Perplexity Pages. I've talked about that in detail in my previous video. There is a prompt to force Perplexity to write a hyperlink, so if you are interested, you should check it out. Number 5, use retrieval augmented generation on Perplexity to produce a human-like content. Okay, wait a minute, what is that? What is retrieval augmented generation? Well, retrieval augmented generation, or RAG, is really just a fancy way of saying that you upload a document to accompany your prompt. It is just a technical term in the AI world to use an external document to kinda dictate how it should answer your question. For example, you might add a document that contains your business details. You can also add a description of your personality, so Perplexity AI can generate a content that sounds more like you. Up to 4 documents can be included in the prompt, but I really encourage you to be modest and keep the document short. If the document is too long, some details might be diluted and AI might forget about the requirements from the document. Remember, when it comes to prompting, be very detailed but also concise, and honestly, that's a bit tricky to balance. But one RAG document that I personally use is the banned words. You know, words like unleashing, vibrant, mastering are not very common in everyday life, but consistently appear on AI-generated content, and they don't look natural. So much so, I have compiled a list of more than 200 cliche words that, when avoided, will make the content feel more human. I will leave the link for the document and the discount code in the description or the comment if you are interested. But there is also another really interesting way to utilize RAG to humanize your AI content. Basically, it will make the AI content to be indistinguishable from a real human content. And anyone can create this document in less than 5 minutes. So check out this video to learn more about that, and I promise you that it's going to be a game changer in your AI workflow. But either way, subscribe to this channel and thanks for watching. Have a great day.